strongly that every hustle matters.
Well, hello to all the good people in the world. I'm Saniqua, and welcome to the Say What show, where we'll be watching a variety of videos. I'll give my commentary reactions. And while you're here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe so you can be notified every time I look for something new for you. Since sharing is caring, be sure to also share, because I do care, okay? I do. And I don't want to hold you for long. So we're going to dig right into these videos. But you know what? Actually, what the hell is going on in Kenya? Okay? It's a whole protest going on in Kenya. And people are being killed while they're going through these protests. The police are killing the protesters and then being told not to report it. Like, but somehow we know. I'm just saying this. Kenya got some shit going on, so I just wanted to kick off with Kenya first. Talk about Kenya, and we just need to be paying attention to what's going on over there. But I think let me see what they fighting for. I think they're having a protest because of the cost of living is too high, and they fighting that taxes and shit going up, the same shit that's going on here in America. You know, like the fact that inflation is something that happened pretty much since, the pandemic. And it's been an influx of dollars being printed and sent out and, abused amongst, our leaders and, figures. But we end up being the ones that have to pay for it, right? Because everything costs more. Grocery shopping off the chain, especially if you eat like me and my baby. Grocery, man, we spend like almost $250 a week, okay, on groceries. Like it's real, especially if you eating healthy and you buying vegetations and fruits and nuts and lean meats and shit like that. Man, they give you, okay? But I'm just saying, like, we need to be having some discussions with our government over here about they better not print or send no more money to no more of they fucking people overseas and let more motherfuckers over here to all of a sudden come up with more money to help immigrants or migrants or whatever you want to call them at this point. Just it's too much like money being thrown around, but at the cost of us, okay? And taxes. And I just always hate the fact with the stickers in Chicago, I bought the damn car. So I not only had to go buy the car, sign my life to the car, I gotta pay for a license, I gotta pay for 2 stickers, and I gotta do this annually with the stickers. I need 2 of them boys. I need one for the city and one for the, I don't know, for the plate. Like, it's just too much. I know it's in suburbs. You have to, get the one for the window, but like, it's just the way, like, it's just taking all the money from the citizens, and then shit going up, and everything's going up. But guess it's not going up. People pay. People pay not going up. Yep. But anyway, so in Kenya, they over there, I think that's what they over there fighting. So let me see, let me try to see. It says something about 2 shot dead in Kenya after police opened fire on protesters challenging country's new taxes. At least 26 people were injured during the protest that called for Kenyan government to lower the cost of living. That's what's up. I mean, it's not what's up. I'm telling y'all, pay attention. They use these numbers, 2-6, 2-3, whatever. If it got 18, that's 3 6s. I'm just saying, like, and it's crazy because it goes back to Kenya, right? To us. But, they've been warped in and flipped it, how they do. But I ain't talking about, like, white people being Indian. I'm just talking about how, a lot of them are demonic. So that's what I'm talking about, the enemy. But anyway, let's see here. It says police in Kenya opened fire amid opposition organized protests on Wednesday against the rising cost of living. Oh, my glasses that I'm acting like I'm bad. No, I need these glasses on. Hold up. Okay, let's see. So where am I at? And health workers and witnesses said at least 2 people were shot dead and 26 others wounded. The opposition had called for 3 days of nationwide protests aimed at forcing the president to repeal a finance law imposing new taxes. Like, I am not mad at them. Like, what are we doing? Like, for real, what are we doing to get them to lower our taxes? We spend so much. The streets still be bad, potholes everywhere. You know, it just be issues, but actually Chicago be running pretty like tight though. As far, I mean, our streets are bad, but it's other places that are worse. But I'm talking about like when it comes to storms, like snowstorms, rainstorms, and things like that. Like you don't hear too many issues with like plumbing as far as like flooding, and like they keep the streets open and clear, and you know the water system and how from our like it's pretty decent. Like I like they do some things like especially when they got that river when it was raining like that, and to keep it from flooding, they got that thing mechanically set up to release water into the lake. Okay, like it's just I mean, I'm just saying like, that's probably what part of my taxes are paying for over here. But I'm just saying like abroad, like a lot it's too much abuse going, okay? And especially if y'all gonna raise shit. Y'all can't be keep raising shit on the citizens here just to give money away. Like that shit just don't make sense. Y'all need to be giving money to the motherfuckers that live here. At least give us free, like I say, healthcare, education, electric, shit, anything that should just like that just keeps the shit going, the system going, should be free. God damn it. Anyway, let's keep reading. But yeah, they fought their system to get them taxes lower, okay, or the cost of living lower. I am not mad at them. But President William Ruto had vowed that no protests would take place, saying he would take opposition leader I think it's Raila Odinga head on in the western city of Kisumu. See, y'all got me see. I'm Chicago all day. Kisumu and Odinga stronghold. The chief executive Jaramogi Odinga Hospital confirmed the deaths. We have 2 bodies recorded at the mortuary with gunshot wounds, and 14 other people are admitted with gunshot wounds. Hospital CEO George Ray said, I don't care about that part, but let me see where the part. When they talk about they don't want nobody telling the cops. I said that yesterday. When they talk about they don't want the cops, they don't want people telling, like, killing the people on the routes. But people die every day, and I'm just saying, so. I guess, but I'm just saying, these people over there fighting the system, I am not mad. I'm not mad at all. Especially, like, what are y'all changing? It's like staying somewhere and they keep going up on the rent and they ain't changing shit in the building. What are y'all changing? That shit don't make sense. You got these protests going on and people being killed because of the cost of living and they try to raise the taxes and the people ain't going for it. Okay? They claiming that old images on social media falsely linked to tax hike protests in Kenya. Let's see. So Kenya protests. UN very concerned over widespread violence by police during protests in Kenya. The United Nations said it was very concerned about the widespread use of violence by police against protesters in Kenya after clashes against tax. Okay, so that did happen, but I guess it says some of these pictures are fake. And you know what? They use some pictures all the time. The media, they know how to try to shape our opinions. Don't It's crazy. Mm, wow. So in this one, it says reports say up to 23 people have been killed and dozens injured in the demonstrations in the past week. UN Human Rights Office spokesperson Jeremy Lawrence said Friday in press release. Lawrence called for prompt, thorough, independent, and transparent investigations into the deaths and injuries. Those responsible must be held to account. Effective measures to prevent further deaths and injuries must be adopted. In light of calls for further protests next week, we call on the authorities to ensure the right to peaceful assembly as guaranteed by the Kenya Constitution and international human rights law. The policing of protests must seek to facilitate peaceful assemblies, and any use of force must be guided by the principles of legality, necessity, proportionality, and non-discrimination. Firearms should never be used to disperse protests, Lawrence said. That's true, but you know how this goes. True. Who they roll with? I don't know if Kenya part of let me see if Kenya part of NATO. I don't know why, but some people told me to look it up. What? This the list of motherfuckers is in NATO? The current members and their dates of admission. That's deep. Albania, Belgium, Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland. I think Finland just joined actually. Finland and Poland or something like that. I just read that the other day when that girl was playing. She claimed she got kidnapped and shit, and people was finding her, trying to look for her, doing search parties and all that. Money was being spent. They called her the new Justice Smollett. Yeah, when that shit kicked off, like about a week ago, they had a meeting. Finland, I think, just signed up. No, okay, it says April 4th. Yeah, they right here. I'm telling you, somebody just signed up this year. So I'm gonna finish reading it to y'all. We got Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Montenegro, Netherlands, North Macedonia, Norway, all the white places. Ooh, this is who they be sending everything to. Let me see. Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Turkey. No African countries, huh? No Chinese country. No Japan. No, what an Indian country. No, India. You know, this is crazy. Is that a little weird? Y'all think that's weird? Maybe I'm just tripping. But, I'm just curious for some reason. Because the way they acted in Kenya gave me some of that Korea or China type of way of dealing with, they people, they gonna force you to do some shit, okay? You ain't gonna protest, you can't say shit wrong. In fact, if they come in your house and you don't have a picture of what his name is, Kim Jong Un, what his name is, you don't got a picture of him on your wall like Jesus or Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, or whoever your American hero is, you going to jail. Yeah, it's real. I'm just saying. So the way they kind of treating their people in Kenya, we're not allowing them to protest peacefully. That's a dominating type of government or way of living. So I don't know. So I just want to see if they're a part of NATO. We protest the fuck over here, but they still don't care. They don't care. In fact, they find a way to send their ops out to start breaking windows so we can start looting all their good and tear them up. But anyway, yeah. So that's that. We're still trying to find the one with the cops being told. Let me see. Here we go. Found it. Okay. It was Bing News. ABC News reported on it too. So which one you want? Bing, ABC. Let's go. Shit. Bing is ABC. Goddamn. Let's go. Okay. It says Kenya police are told not to report deaths during protests. A watchdog says they killed 6 this week. Let me tell y'all about these goddamn numbers. Police in Kenya say they have been ordered not to report deaths amid demonstrations against the rise of cost of living. Like I said, I ain't reporting everybody that get killed anyway. But still, I'm just saying. But the people have prevailed, sound like to me, because it sounds like they're going to lower the cost of living. So, hey, now learn something from our Kenyan people. We're too busy just doing us anyway. It's not going to work out. Y'all have a blessed day, though. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and get notified.